Hey, it's Michael, and today I want to talk you through a couple of things with the Canon Pixma G7020 inkjet printer. First of all, this is one of the best printers I've ever owned. It's very frugal with ink. I've had the printer for a few months now, and I've printed close to 700 pages, and you can see my ink levels here. This is the black level, and these are the three color levels. And all of them are only about, the black isn't even down a quarter yet, and the three color levels are down about 1/4. So with 700 pages, I have got a lot of ink left. In any case, it's been a fantastic printer. The quality is great. It also happens to do a very, very good job printing photos, and I'm going to show you that in another video that I'll be doing soon. But right now I wanted to talk to you about a common issue that a lot of times we run into when we want to copy a legal size document. Now, many printers do not allow you to reduce the size of a legal size document, so we end up having to screw around by putting it on the platen, doing half of it, and then moving it and doing the other half of it, and then piecing together the pieces with tape on 2 letter-sized pieces of paper. You don't have to do that with this printer. What you can do is you can feed a legal-sized piece of paper into the ADF, or automatic document feeder, and then you can have it reduce the size of that print to fit onto a letter-sized piece of paper. So that is really fantastic. It's a little tricky though, not so much more tricky as it is just going through the menu system, which isn't the most intuitive thing I've ever come through. But what I want to do is walk you through that process. So first of all, insert your document into the ADF, and you just want to insert it gently and you'll hear a little beep. You don't have to push it in very hard. And then the side that you want copied, you want to be facing up. Now when you're using the platen to copy things, you have the printed side down. So you just need to remember that when you're putting it through the ADF, you want the side that you want copied facing up. Now as soon as you do that, the menu here will change and it'll say copy, and then it's remembering what I've already done, so just ignore that. Right now it says 78% letter, and that's exactly what I want, but I'm going to show you how to set it up for you. So push the copy button at the very top, and then push the menu button. And this gets you into the area where you can set up the parameters for what you want to do right now. So what you want to do is you want to, each item that comes up here, you're going to see these items in this order: special copy, enlarge, reduce, copy intensity, page size, media type, paper source, print quality, collate. And those are all the choices that you're going to have. You can use the return button to go backwards through that menu to get right to the very top again. So once you get to the top of the menu, you use the arrow buttons to go to the parameters that you want to change. So we don't want to do a special copy, we want to do an enlarge or reduce. So once that is showing, then you press the OK button, and this is where you have 2 more choices to make: either a preset ratio or magnification. So we want to choose magnification, and then it defaults to 100%. We want to use the left arrow, we want to reduce that to 78%. Once you get to 78%, press OK. And then you get to some other options that we don't really need to change, but you can go in there to look if you want. The first one we come to is copy intensity. Now if you were to press OK, you would have manual adjust, auto adjust, or manual adjust. So I just have mine set on manual adjust, but I have it set right in the middle. So I'm just going to press OK. Then we come to page size. Now this is really important. We want to change the page size or make sure that it's on letter. So once we get to page size, we press OK, and then we can use the arrows to see what our choices are. So we have B5, A5, legal, A4, letter, which is what we want, and then there are other choices here. We don't need to concern ourselves with those. So I'm going to choose letter, press OK, then we come to media type, and we want to make sure that's set to plain paper. So again, we'll press OK, make sure it's on plain paper. There are other choices, and this is where you would select if you're printing photos that you want photo paper, and there's choices within that category. So plain paper, OK, and then the paper source. We want to make sure that the paper source is where we have our paper, or you can set it to auto. In my case, we have the cassette loaded with paper. We don't have any paper loaded in the rear tray. So I'm just going to manually put in that we want it from the cassette. And the cassette has got a little asterisk in front of it, which means that's what it's been set to. I'm going to press OK. And here we go to the print quality setting. Once again, you can press OK if you want to change something. We don't want to change anything, so we're just going to leave it on whatever it's on, and it should be on standard quality. You have three choices there: economy, standard, or high. Then we're going to push the arrow again. We go to collate. We're not printing multiple pages, so we don't need to collate anything, so that should be set to off. And then it comes to, well, that's the last choice. So then press OK and make sure collate is off. Press OK again, and then the menu should change and say copy 78% letter. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now, if your original is all black and white, you press the black button. If it's color, then you'd press the color button. It's going to feed it in, and we are going to get our reduced print right out of the bottom here. And there we go. So there's our legal original, and there's our reduced size on letter size paper. So there you go. It's a little tricky the first couple times you go through it, but after you go through it a couple times, you'll figure it all out, and it really works well. So I hope this helps you out. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. And also, you can check that box to get instant notifications when I release new videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we'll catch you next time.